And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hard hit towards center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Now at the plate, Scott Ailes. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And the runner back easily. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brian Dozier stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. First and second now, 1 man out. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Martinez.
Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Harold, how do they walk away World Series champions today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second. Second baseman.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Andrews.
Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are two away. Standing in, Corey Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez is going to have room out there as he. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And Zimmerman will make sure that remains a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Chris Carter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Zimmerman is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Played on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just burst it down the line.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for the net.
Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this job.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, there's another.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. 2 down.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder number 11, Kevin Pilar.
Kevin Pilar is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Ailes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hit.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Third inning, no score to this point. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Right fielder.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Elvis Andrus. A base hit in his first trip. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Sano.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Martinez.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Carter.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that hit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. The pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
52.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Corey Seager is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready for another chance? David Wright, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets go down. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Left fielder number 25. Byron.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Lined hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this is fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Pitch popped up. Syndergaard is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. And that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Here's Starling Marte. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Ready with the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Chris Johnson is going to come in now.
This change for the Twins. Now playing third base.
Once again a 3-2.
74.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez has a read on it. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Dozier ranging into shallow right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Noah Syndergaard comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Johnson is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired.
Leading off for the Twins, shortstop, Scott Hale.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 2.
Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Twins.
Here's Chris Johnson now. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Wright has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Ready once again.
Leading up for the Mets, right fielder.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Grounded up the first baseline. Carter ranges to his left. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt it.
The next 3-2. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit hard to third. Johnson's got it. The Dozier for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep and playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Zimmerman battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Chris Carter, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Carter
starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The 0-2 home. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for.
Hyun-Soo Kim will grab a bat.
Hitting for Minnesota, number 25. Hyun-Soo Kim.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Levere, and that retires the side. Twin strand of Barney Herman gets the call from
number 59. Barney.
Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but rule the ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit hard on the ground at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Smoke toward third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. David Wright becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Starling Marte checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Buxton is after it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Kevin
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Ailes. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 2, second base.
Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line driving.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Popped up. Andrews is there for it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. On the ground to third. From his backside. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out. So striding in, Noah Syndergaard. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Neil Walker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Neil Walker.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Revere. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball right side. There is Dozier. A spin and a throw. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire. Garrett Cole enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep this score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Mike Moustakas will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury.
Mike Moustakas.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 strike now from Cole. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Marte comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes racing back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Elvis Andrus now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Your attention, please.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bounce towards the mound, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Ailes is there for it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And a fly ball. And this should do it. And there it is. It's all over. The Twins are the champions of baseball.